Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to another Crab's Treasure. So our shell appears to be on that prawn over there. So let's go confront them and absolutely not do the correct voice that I just gave him in the last episode, which was like 2 minutes ago. That's my shell!
Are you serious? This guy's still following me. All right, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from me by a jerk shark.
Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he, sold it to me fair and square. You want it back? You gotta buy it like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby.
Well, how much? And, what can I actually pay with?
Depends what you got, pal.
I've got a few microplastics, I guess. And some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything.
Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty...
Oh, wait, did you hear that? Hear what?
Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you. Bong, bong, bong.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Oh my gosh! Oh my, that guy's dead.
Back off! I saw it first!
Get your own trash, lump suckers!
I see. So everything descends into chaos. Oh my gosh.
What is that?
Clawbeards
I've never
glorified.
seen anything like it.
Oh my.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Carcinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say.
I see.
If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say.
Rich?
Fascinating.
I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashy shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first! Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city!
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here.
Oh.
May the best, Crab.
Oh no!
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef?
Right.
I hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation.
What about me?
That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Okay.
Oh, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Uh-oh.
Haha, yeah, you go, kid. Roland can't tell us what to do. That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first.
The corporations don't control us!
Yeah!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I
Oh,
hope
thank
you know
goodness.
what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Oh dear. They did the whole smoke cloud vanish thing.
Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. You really stepped in it now, kid.
That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to! Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start?
Weren't you listening to that old dude? It's off in the grove, way north of here. You've got a bit of a walk ahead of you.
Great. Well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt, whether I like it or not.
Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair.
Okay. That's a lot of money! Okay. So, 10 barbed hooks. Tackle pouch. This lets you carry more barbed hooks at once. You know, that checks out. Let's go and do that. We'll get a stainless relic. Hold on. Actually, let's get the Bloodstar lens. More max health! Always good. What do shark eggs do? This feels kind of unethical. Okay. But what does it do? Alright. Do we want to sell the pristine pearl? Is it really only worth 100 plastic? Wow. Okay, well, that's 9,000. Let me think about this. So there's no real reason to buy the other tentacle right now, because we won't be getting an upgrade to our health for a while, because we'll have to find another 3 after buying that one. So I think holding off on that is fine. We don't have any of the stainless... we don't have any of the keys, which are for our weapon, obviously. So buying one right now doesn't feel like it's going to be very worth it. It's probably better to just explore. We do have enough to upgrade stuff. I'm going to go ahead and talk to people, though. Oh, how did I talk to you? Leaving the city? In today's climate? How frightful. But if we all work together, I'm sure we can find that treasure and come back in one piece. We can build a new church with that kind of money. Our faithful will worship in the parking lot no more. Heavens, what excitement. I'll be tagging along on your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it for all my followers. Who are followers? You know, followers. People who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me you don't have any? Okay, well that hits different because I actually don't have very many followers. I don't. Okay, let's not dwell on that.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. Do you think we'll fight a shark? Or a bobbit worm? Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that only live in the deepest depths of the drain?
I really hope not. just drifted into town and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd all have just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're all going after this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old-timer who runs the museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure is gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be pretty darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own 2 claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now, and charges a pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland. We've got to make tracks towards that treasure. That museum curator told us to head toward the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction.
Oh yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland.
Your idol?
You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into this town with nothing save the clothes on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations.
Right.
And he built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire, all on his own.
Well, why go after the treasure if you think he's so cool then?
You really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition.
True.
Well, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland.
I didn't know I was going to cause such a commotion.
Well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north, and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say.
Yeah, sounds good.
Right. Okay.
Well, first things first. Let's go ahead and teleport over here, because we have enough gems or crystals or however you want to refer to it to upgrade.
His spirit full to bursting, the hermit crab is ready for more power.
Okay, we have 28.
So some of these things we can't get, but
let's go ahead. Let's see. Also, let's get MSG by 5 up. And then we have access to potentially purchase natural defenses. But just having a stat upgrade feels nice too. So, and then now we'll actually go ahead and level up because we have gotten a chance to go to all the shops. I think I'm going to ignore MSG because we just got +5 in it from the skill points. Let's get attack up to 4. Actually, maybe let's go resistant up to 4. And then attack, yeah. There we go. I like that. Alright, let's go back to the upper crust. Are those exclamation points? I mean, we have... Oh, he still has more conversation for us. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north. Okay, so he just continuously has that. Got it. Alright, well... I yawned. Good grief. Sorry, I just yawned all through that. What is this for? Is this just bonus? Is this just another way to get around town? Okay, well, got a barbed hook. Okay, I can step on this. Perfect. A rusty nail. What do we do with the rusty nail, actually? Okay, the rusty nail is a stowaway. Got it. I see. Okay, I didn't process that before. Anything behind it? No. Oh, hold on. Alright, well, because we've done some exploring and stuff in the city, as well as gotten some plot, I think next time we will be heading out to go to the Grove. So for... Oh, hello. Hi.
Whoa, steady on. Not one step further, mate. You're gonna want to keep your distance.
How come?
How come? Your eyes are full of sediment, mate. Can't you see what I am? I'm the type of guy who hurts everyone he touches, mates.
I didn't say any of those words right. Oh, that can't possibly be true. I bet you just haven't found the right person to show you your affection to yet. I could give you a hug. Maybe that'd help you open up.
Bloody shell, mate. You're an odd one. Take my advice and leave me be, savvy?
Touch.
What did I bloody tell you, mate? Everyone's got the same story. Old Erich can't be that pointy. They've got such a sense of humor. And then what happens? You get poked, just like the rest of them. See, I didn't warn you, mate. I won't give up.
What?
I won't give up. I'm gonna hug you, no matter what it takes. Look, mate, I really appreciate the effort, but I wasn't being metaphorical. You see the spikes, right? The physical spikes, mate. The spikes what'll spike you. I've been through worse. It's your funeral, mate. All right, great joking around, mate. But seriously, stop it. This is a mite embarrassing. Oh, never stop. I just can't leave. I can't just leave you like this. Look, I'm doing fine, mate. Trust me. I was just being melodramatic. I'm sorry I said anything. Just be on your merry way and forget this ever happened, all right? No. God, I can't bear to watch. You gotta stop doing this to yourself. Can't you see I'm no good for you? You're wrong about yourself. Look, mate, I understand your desire to fix me. Perhaps you see something in me that you want to fix in yourself, eh? But there ain't no getting around it. The two of us are fundamentally incompatible, savvy? Ain't nothing healthy about two folks who can only hurt each other, trying to stay close just to fill some kind of perceived void, mate. And it ain't no act of kindness to force yourself into someone's life when they've made it real clear it ain't the right call. I'd love it if this could work, but you just gotta move on. Sometimes there ain't no happy endings. No, you ain't normal, mate. This weren't no act of kindness to begin with, were it? You're some kind of masochist. Either that, or you just get off on watching my reaction as you fling yourself into harm's way over and over. I won't be enabling you no longer. Poke yourself to death for all I care, mate. I won't so much as bat an eye. Are you sure? All right, okay. Good God, mate. You really are a sicko. Take my special technique and get out of here, freak. Is that what you wanted? Did that make it all worth it? You find all sorts of types in the lower crust, but you really take the crab cake, mate.
Nice! Urchin toss. Throw an urchin that sticks to enemies before exploding.
Why are you still doing this?
I can't believe it. Are we... All right, fine. We'll give it a rest. Oh, okay. That's not really where I thought I was going. All right, well, next time, we're gonna head out and work our way to the Grove. So, look forward to that. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below, and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's all, so see ya.